Similar to how the Minnesota Vikings tried to get down and dirty with veteran left tackle Riley Reef, around the league as 53-man rooster cuts are coming down, teams will be approaching veteran players with bloated contracts and not a lot guaranteed, if any. Be like, making an offer you can't refuse. Take the pay cut or take the cut. So here are three potential veteran cuts that the Vikings should be all up on. All right, and they're mainly offensive linemen. So number one, Gabe freaking Jackson, offensive guard, Las Vegas Raiders. And all right, so it was rumored during the offseason, especially around free agency and the draft time, that the Raiders, I'm good at talking today, were trying to trade the right guard. Didn't end up happening. Jackson is only 29, but is due to have a $9.6 million cap hit with zero goose egg D'Angelo Russell dollars dead. Raiders do have the fourth least cap space in the league at 4.726 million. So they could easily would love to have that extra space. Plus the Raiders did pick up Clemson Mauler guard John Simpson in the fourth round of the draft. So I mean, would they move on from Jackson? It did seem like it was a possibility in the offseason, but since no one's biting, I don't think anyone wants to take on that 9.6. I think that the Raiders could have their bluff called, may just end up cutting him as 53-man roster come down, as well as, I mean, Jackson's been extremely productive for 6 seasons, notably in his pass blocking. I think he's been a rock-solid right guard. I think he would be an immediate upgrade over Pat Elflein day one. There would be some competition for his services. Would he eclipse the $6 million that the Vikings have in cap space currently? Maybe, although maybe not. I think Jackson may be resigned to have to sign like a 1-year minimal prove-it deal with some incentives in there. But, I mean, if he does hit the market, Spielman should be working those phone lines. Next up, potential veteran cut number 2 the Vikings should be interested in. Brandon Williams, nose tackle from the Ravens. So why not replace Michael Pierce, your big-time free agent nose tackle from the Ravens, with another free agent nose tackle from the Ravens? So, I mean, Brandon Williams is a guy who started over Pierce for the number of seasons that Michael Pierce has been in the league. So the Ravens are stout AF up front, even after letting Pierce go, as well as not even sealing the Michael Brockers free agent deal, because they signed Derek Wolfe. They traded for Calais Campbell for a 5th-round pick, by the way. Then they drafted Justin Matabuke from Texas A&M, who I love, as well as Broderick Washington, as well as Washington does seem to be the heir apparent to Williams at that nose tackle spot. Williams is 31, and like we mentioned, he did start over Pierce while Pierce was in Baltimore, but he is getting up there in age, but still damn solid versus the run. Put up a 70.1 PFF run defense grade last year, which is low, for the way that he's been operating throughout his career, but Ravens, even though they do have some decent cap space, Williams is due to have a $14.17 million cap hit. The Ravens can free up $4.33 million if they do cut him. So I think that he easily could be a candidate for a, hey, take a pay cut or get a cut. And then Williams coming in, 1-year deal before giving way to Michael Pierce yet again. Because, you know, like we said, the Vikings are missing that 2-down nose tackle, 3-body, 2-gap element. So, yeah. Lastly, sticking with offensive line, number 3, potential cap casualty veteran the Vikings should be interested in. Alex Mack, center from Falcons. Now, when I say center, this isn't he's going to replace Garrett Bradbury. No, play Alex Mack at guard. The veteran has been there, done that, gotten the T-shirt, and he certainly would be an asset there. Plus, just him and his knowledge throughout the league. I mean, that working with Garrett Bradbury and just taking on a mentor-type role would be beautiful. So getting into the secret world, Alex Mack, 34-year-old center, still playing at an extremely high level. PFF grades for the past 3 seasons were 91.5 in 2017, 80, as well as 72.1. So yes, starting to trend down, but still damn solid. 12-year veteran, former 2009 first-round pick by the Browns, coming out of Cal. Been with the Falcons since 2016. But the Falcons, they do seem poised to move on because they drafted 3rd-round center Matt Hennessy out of Temple, a guy that I really like coming in the draft as well. Mack is due to have a base salary of $8 million. He does have a cap hit of $10.55 million, only $2.55 million dead. That's his prorated signing bonus. So the Falcons do currently only have $7.664 million in cap space. They can almost double that. Well, they can double that plus some more change, freeing up that $8 million if they move on from Alex Mack. So I would say pick him up, Play him at guard. He's thrived in Atlanta's primarily outside zone scheme. Remember, Kyle Shanahan was OC there in Atlanta for a number of years. Of course, Gary Kubiak made Kyle Shanahan in more ways than one. So, yeah, if they do cut ways with Mack, even though he's up there in age, give him a 1-year deal. Just plop him in the offensive line, left guard, right guard, wherever, and let's start hunting. Let's get this damn thing done. All right, so that's it. Those are 3 potential veteran cap casualties. It's a wordy title, but you get the drift. What are your thoughts? Who would you add to the list? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.